Hello! Welcome to another weekly Wednesday live stream. I'm
Welcome,
Peter,
everyone.
and well, we have two introductions for you today, and they're both to my left for you guys, right for me.
Hi everyone, I'm Mankit Lee, but you guys can call me Lee if it's easier for you. Otherwise, you can call me Mankit, whatever is good for you guys. So nice to meet you all.
Lee sounds cool. So welcome, Lee. Yeah, so Lee is our new colleague. He joined us recently, and well, we hope at least he will be appearing regularly on the live stream as well. So yeah, you should be able to see him more often in the coming time. And yeah, at least for today, this is his very first live stream. So let's see how it goes, and yeah, let's give him a warm welcome. Nice to see you. Just look at the chat there.
Thank you, guys.
Everybody's saying welcome, welcome. Yeah, good to see pretty much all the regular viewers there. Of course, thank you everybody for joining us for today. And well, I mentioned we have two introductions. So one we just had, Mr. Lee, or Lee, we shall call him. And the second one is right here.
Thank you guys.
And that's the topic or the product we'll be talking about today, and having a bit of fun with, of course, as usual. By the way, if you guys have any questions for Lee, let us know. Then he will he will see if he wants to answer any of them. But feel free, I guess, if you want to know anything about him.
Why, thank you, Sarge.
All right, yeah. Welcome, man. You are very manly. Nice, yeah. All right. Yeah, let's crack on a little bit as well. So today we've got a setup here.
Thank you, Jason.
I've set everything up for a esports setup, let's say, because today we're going to be playing some CS2 and actually some legacy CSGO as well. And we'll explain why in a bit. Not how. I mean, there is still ways to play it, I guess, if you really want to. And of course, we also have a giveaway today. So as you can see to my right for you guys, we are giving away copies of Assassin's Creed Mirage today, which is a beautiful looking game. Featured it, I believe, last week on the live stream as well. Really nice game. And yeah, you don't want to miss out on some free game code, so be sure to participate in the giveaway. You can join the giveaway by, at the very top you can see it, either you can go to msi.com/2/insider. Should be a button there that says participate or giveaway or something along those lines, which would take you to the giveaway. Or alternatively, every 5 minutes, our bot Stream Elements will post the link in the chat on YouTube and Twitch. So if you're viewing on any of the other platforms we're streaming on, be it Twitter or I refuse to call it X, it's silly. So if you're viewing either on Twitter or Facebook or TikTok, I believe we're streaming on multiple platforms there. So and you want to participate and you can't see the link, please head on over to our YouTube or Twitch streams, and there you should be able to find the link in the chat every 5 minutes. It's a Gleam link, and again, it will be shared by our bot called Stream Elements, so that's how you know it's the actual right one. And yeah, oh, this week's giveaway is heading on the site, by the way. Thank you, Sesko. That makes a lot of sense. So anyway, those are the ways you can participate. Yeah, you guys know how it works. Okay, maybe some questions. Can I see some questions? Sagar Gupta is asking, how long has Lee been working with MSI?
I've been working at MSI.
It must be like 1, 2, 3.
The fourth week.
How many weeks?
The fourth week, yeah. Yeah.
So not days, but weeks. Yeah. So he joined very recently. Yep. And we're very happy to have him. I hope you have a few lucky plushies, or at least one. Well, as a matter of fact, we have one here, yes, but this one belongs to the studio, right? I mean, he's the guard dog or the guard dragon, maybe is more aptly put, of the studio, so he stays here. Yeah, we don't. Nobody gets to take him home. It's too dangerous.
I'll ask for one later.
Yeah, we don't have that many, to be honest.
I'll
Old
take a
derp
keychain.
lucky.
I'll take a keychain. Also good.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you have any other questions, let me know. Before you get into the stream, I wanted to ask. Oh, sorry. Can you scroll up a little bit on the chat, Lee?
Yeah. Which one? This one?
Yeah. The Skewel was asking, before you get into the stream, I wanted to ask, how come MSI doesn't have any B650E series motherboards? Honestly, I don't know. That's a question that Mike would need to answer. He's the one in charge of the motherboards, let's say, and then like his expertise is the motherboards. Not sure, actually. But probably in maybe any of the upcoming streams that there might be something about motherboards, so you can ask Mike.
What's one word to describe working at MSI? Same to this headset.
All right, maybe the last part makes it like same to this headset. Maybe makes it easy because you want one word that describes both working at MSI and this headset, or what?
Eventful. I would call it eventful.
Eventful.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, like we did say dynamic working environment, so
yeah, exactly.
to be fair, right?
I know what I signed up for.
Exactly. No, I mean so it's there's a lot going on, obviously. Yeah.
I will be playing CS. We'll be doing a split screen, so you can see both gameplay from me and from Peter. So.
Funny story. Actually, it was supposed to be Eric doing this live stream with me, but because it was CS2 and because Lee was really excited about CS2 and then released recently, so he was kind of working his way into it, saying, "Oh, if we're gonna play CS2, I wouldn't mind joining." And so he said, "All right."
That's not true. That's not true.
No, why it is. No, I mean, so again, he volunteered, let's say, for this live stream as well, so that's always good. Hussein Hani, how is it working with Eric? That's a trick question. Yeah, here we go. Eric is in the chat actually on YouTube. Eric chickened out, he says. But go ahead. What's it like working with Eric?
He's a different character that I'm used to working with. Definitely. He's the reason why I would call my working experience at MSI eventful. It's because of him.
Yeah, stuff's never boring with Eric. That's right. He's finishing Assassin's Creed Mirage at the moment, says Eric. That's why he's not on the live stream.
Yeah. Different priorities.
Honestly, we are all different characters. But what I would say is that, and I'm not sure, Lee, if you've watched any of the live streams, but Eric is pretty much just like how he appears on the live stream. Like there's, he's not playing a character or something. I don't think any of us are. We're pretty much like how you see us on the live stream. That's pretty much like what we are in real life working with. Just not always in front of a camera. Luckily, because that would be weird. But yeah. Benchmarking a headset through CS2. Nice. Looking forward to hear more from you guys. Well, pretty much, yeah. At least we're going to try. Again, like it's not a perfect thing, but yeah, we're going to try and demonstrate and kind of, benchmarks maybe not the right word, but at least demonstrate the headset in CS2. Actually, we wanted to do it in CS2, but the what was it? Practice room type of stuff, like private server stuff, isn't working in CS2. So that's why we actually had to revert back to what is it called? Yeah, CSGO version of sorts, where it does work.
The legacy version now.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, Merrick, that will be me.
Pretty much, yeah. But I mean, again, he just joined a couple of weeks ago. It needs time. He needs time to get into all the products, the features and stuff like that. He already knows quite a lot, of course. Otherwise, he wouldn't have joined us. But yeah, before he really does live streams to present monitors and stuff, we're not gonna put him out there that quickly. So we thought this was a nice and easy live stream to start with, obviously.
Definitely. Will there be replaceable ear cushions available to buy on MSI if they are worn out?
Well, let's go into the headset.
Let's do that.
Yeah, and then we'll explain a little bit about what's included, what isn't, and what the possibilities are, obviously. Right, so this here is the GH50, or I should say IMMERSE, because that's the series name for our audio or headset line. IMMERSE GH50 Wireless. This is our very first wireless headset. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but all our previous headsets were wired. So this is our very first wireless one. It's been a long time coming, and we spent a lot of time working on it. So you know, we're pretty proud of the result as well. It's a pretty good headset, especially for our very first try. Yeah, let's just do the unboxing first, and then as we go, I'll call out features and you know, basically introduce the thing for you. So this is the box. Obviously, it's well, you're probably familiar with the design by now. As you see, it says it really nicely here. It's a GH50 Wireless. It also already says here what you know, type of stuff that's included. So there's of course the dongle, the USB dongle for the wireless part. There is a 3.5mm jack included, so I'll show that to you guys later. So you can actually use it wired. There are some use cases where that is preferred. And we have decided to include I'm not sure if you can really see this, but you'll see it later on, a little USB-A to USB-C converter as well, for just extra options. So that's always nice to have. Also on the box here, it already says, kind of a spoiler, but hey, up to about 22 hours of battery life. This always, of course, depends on the volume that you use it at. So at full volume, it probably will be a bit shorter, and at lower volume, it will be a bit longer. So this is more like an average and an up to, like an indicator at least. At the back of the box, obviously, you always get some nice overview of the features, and on this side, the specs, if you really want to know. But in terms of the specs, I always tend to think that they don't really tell that much of a story, because pretty much all frequency drivers I've ever seen have pretty much the same frequency response. Almost all of them do, but still they sound different. So hey, but at least it's there if you need to know. This part, why it's see-through, and you can actually see through me as well, is because it's green. So obviously it's being keyed out by the chroma key. Right, so let's unpack this puppy.
Dorian, is the microphone detachable? Yes, it is.
Yeah, we'll get to that, but yes, I can already tell you. So unboxing, and there's a nice little lip here to help pull the inner package out. So then you get something like this. And so in the inner box, you have this. So you're greeted with the Unbound Gaming. This is the accessory box, actually. So you pull this out. A couple of things you'll notice. I actually already took this thing apart, so that's why this has already come loose, let's say. But normally this is very tightly packed. This is where the USB dongle is, by the way. So you can already take this out here. And then if you open this up, neatly packed away.
I see what you did there, Pig Radio.
Yeah, I wanted to see if the MSI logo was on straight, but here we go, yeah. So this is the USB dongle. As you can see, it's pretty much like a thumb drive size, which is, I guess, is typical of these dongles for wireless products. See-through gives transparent audio. Yeah, nice. What about the product on Latam? I don't know when it's, I think it's a global launch, so it should be available in most regions, but every region has their own product managers, let's say, and they will forecast, you know, if they think a product will sell in that region or not. So the availability of products in regions can differ, and also the quantity that are available will differ. So that I cannot really tell you that much about. So in the accessory box, I'll just show you here as well. We have two cables. One of them is USB charging cable, so this is USB A to C, and the USB-C is used only for charging, by the way, so it cannot be used for audio to use it in a wired fashion. For that, we have included this cable. So here you can see, and this actually can be used, I believe, it has, I'm not sure what it's called, it's like a multiple pole. So you have 3.5mm audio jacks that only do audio, let's say, like for listening, for headphones. But this has multiple poles, so also one for microphone. So I believe that should also work with this one.
Yep.
If you want to use that on a PC, you'll need a splitter, of course, because then it will still need to go to 2 different jacks a lot of the time. One for the microphone, one for the headset. But as you can see, nicely packaged as well with a little rubber band around it, so you can actually put it back on if you want to store them. There is, of course, indeed, yes, the detachable microphone, which, yeah, it's movable to a degree. You know, you can bend it a little bit, so at least keep it in a certain position if you'd like. Which, as you can see, also connects through basically 3.5mm jack plug to the headset. This is also where the little USB A to C converter is located. So there you go, and that you can put on the dongle. Let me see, did I? Oh, okay. Yeah. So here you go, and now you can plug it into a USB-C port on your PC, laptop, whatever. And then last but not least, of course, the obligatory guide. So product introduction, blah, blah, blah. That's nice though, and it's included, of course, in many different languages. As you'd expect, regulatory things, not really interesting. Most people probably won't even look at it. And a nice carry pouch or bag. So, little canvas bag, pretty nice fabric, feels pretty sturdy. And so you can carry the headset around with you if you'd like. And of course, close it up like so. There we go, yeah. But nice that it's included. So let's put this to the side and get to the main event.
Let's see, what's the item that he's flexing? The item that he's flexing is the microphone.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Weird flex, but okay. I guess you were talking, so Ariane from watching on TikTok was asking indeed what object was I, or what item I was flexing. That's the detachable microphone. But let's get to the headset itself, which is nicely packaged in some protective plastic film. And here we go. So let's put this aside. Don't need the box for now. And here we go. So there it is, the IMMERSE GH50 Wireless. So as you can see, it's a pretty nice headset. It's a matte design, let's say. So and it feels like a little bit like a silky finish, let's say. So it's not like a hard plastic finish. It feels very premium, I have to say. This also, the side covers of the ear cups are also matte finish, as you can see. There's a relatively small MSI logo. It's not that much in your face. It's subtle, but it's there. The headset itself can be, the band can be customized in terms of head size like this. So if you have a very large head, you'll probably want to extend this. If not, you can make it smaller like that. As you can see, by the way, that also shows that there are metal, metal parts in the headband, which are there for strength, let's say. The ear cups, they are, is it called swivel? I think this is swivel, right? They don't swivel all the way out, so you can't like put them on your neck and then have them like completely flat, but enough so that with this is basically done to ensure that it can fit comfortably on your head. Like there are some headsets that don't really close right on your ears, let's say, because everybody's head shape is just slightly different. So just this kind of flexibility ensures that it's always flush or straight on your ears, let's say. And then of course also, as you can see, this part here. So again, this is just to make sure that the connection, or let's say the way it touches your head is always the right way. On the inside of the ear cups, of course it shows you right and left. And another nice thing about this headset is, well, we had the carry bag, but hey, this is still pretty big to carry around. So you can actually just fold the ear cups inwards and it becomes a nice small package too. It's easy to carry around. So it's a foldable as well if you want to stow it away for a little bit. And then you can just easily click it out. As you can also, I'm not sure if you can hear this, but there is like no noise. I'm holding it close to my microphone now. Some headsets, they can get like, you know, that plasticky creaking or stuff like that. This one, not at all. So this one, that's also part of the really premium design and the build quality, let's say. It has some really nice fluffy, soft cushions with like a PU leather type of finish. So this is really comfortable. It can get a little bit warm after a while, but not too bad. I mean, this is, again, that's pretty standard for these kinds of materials, right? But it's really comfortable, and they are really soft enough that they close off around your ear. So that's important for the noise isolation, let's say, from the outside. But soft enough that it's still really comfortable and it doesn't really hurt your ears. Even if you, and this is for all you people who are who wear glasses, you'll notice. It's always a bit more sensitive because it has to cover that as well. And if it's a really stiff headset, it will pretty much push the feet of your glasses into the side of your head. This one doesn't do that. So that's also, it's even very comfortable if you're wearing glasses like me. And of course at the top, this one's also really important and really soft. Just make sure that the pressure for this headset, which is quite light to begin with, but the headset, the weight of the headset is evenly distributed on along the top of your head, and also that doesn't cause you any headaches, like you know, when it's resting on the top of your head, which can happen with some headsets that are a bit you know, less soft, let's say, with a harder finish, or headsets that are quite heavy also tend to do that. So this is quite nice. Let's see, any interesting things in the chat. When do we announce the winner of the wallpaper challenge? I don't know, actually. We're not really responsible for that or involved with that a challenge, I have to say. But there should be something on the like the event page or something where the details are located, that should tell you how and when they announce the winners, I guess. What is the capacity of a battery? How long does it last? Well, I already kind of said it. I don't know the exact capacity, but it should last for up to about 22 hours. And again, this differs per you know, the noise level. So if you put it at max volume, obviously it's going to last a bit less than that. And if you put it on quite soft, usually, then it might last even a bit longer. But 22 hours is pretty long. It's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I've used it myself for a little bit as well, and
yes,
have to say,
maybe switch back to the main view if you want, yeah. Lee. Then people can actually see you. Yeah.
I tried it myself at home on my own computer, of course, and I gotta say the sound is pretty good. And the thing I like the most about it is actually the mic. And even though it's an omnidirectional mic, it doesn't pick the sounds from all the directions that easily. So it was pretty good. I have to say, I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
And I compared this to a professional mic that I have at home, and I have to say that quality-wise, from like the amount that I have put in my setup at home,
yeah,
I would say this is really worth it.
Yeah, there you go. So indeed, we asked him before this live stream. I told him, hey, just take it home with you and give it a test, so that you know you can talk about this headset during the live stream as well. You know what you're talking about. You've experienced it, because with pretty much all our gaming gear, I always say it's all about experience. Yeah, you have specs. I can show anybody the specs, but they don't really tell the full story. Mostly it's you know, if it's a mouse, it's the same thing. You have to put your hand on it actually, and then you'll feel if the shape and the weight, for example, is right for you or not. And the same is true for a headset, I guess. It's only when you put it on your head and you give it a try, you play a few games with it, then you can start to form an opinion of, all right, what do you really think about it? So yeah, that's pretty much what we always try to do. Right.
I think it's time for the first winner.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's draw the first winner. That's fine. Yeah. Do they fit Eric's head? Well, I don't know. We don't have him right here, and I didn't ask him to try yet because I wanted this thing to actually work during the live stream. If you know Eric, you know that handing him a product, there's always a risk of it coming back not working again. Not working anymore, I should say. All right, so yeah, let's do a giveaway. As I've said before, but maybe some people missed it. If you just joined, welcome, firstly. Secondly, of course, you can still participate in the giveaway. We will give away multiple codes during the live stream. We are giving away copies of the game Assassin's Creed Mirage. If you win, we will contact you after the live stream, probably tomorrow or the day after that, and we will reach out to you through email and provide you all the instructions on how to claim the game. So if you want to participate, you can go to either msi.com/2/insider, where there's a button where I've been informed says this week's giveaway, and that will lead you to the Gleam platform where you can yeah, participate, let's say. Or you can go into our YouTube and Twitch chat, where every 5 minutes the link is shared by our chatbot Stream Elements, and yeah, that's how you can do it as well. Okay, we have our first winner. And our first winner is, their nickname is Lord STR.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Lord STR. You win a copy of Assassin's Creed Mirage.
You will get the code later this week, probably
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll send it out probably tomorrow, indeed. Right.
Let's see.
Okay.
Are there spare earpads, or are they available to buy? There are no.
As far as I know, no. They're not available to buy separately, but honestly, these should last a long time. You can remove them. Relatively easy to clean them if you need to. But if they really start to give way, which, as in, you know, deteriorate to the point where, you know, they start flaking or stuff like that, it happens. But then you're talking about, I don't know, like 10 years or something. So that shouldn't really be an issue. Right. Okay. Then going back to the headset, maybe we can pull up the capture so I can show it everybody on the product page as well. So this is, if you want more information, by the way, this is the product page that you're currently seeing there as well. I'm going to quickly take you through it. So this is yeah, all the information for the GH50 Wireless. So the main thing is it has very low latency, so that's also great for competitive gaming like CS2. It has really good sound, meaning basically two things. It has the 50mm drivers, which are bigger than most we have in our range. So that means that the depth of bass, for example, and the punch is just a bit better than what we have in our current lineup. But also, like, the entire range should be a bit more accurate. But also, depth of sound means we have very accurate positional audio, and that's what we're going to demonstrate in a bit as well. And the directional audio is even helped by the inclusion of NHIMIC software, which I'll show you in a minute, which is optional, as in it will be installed when you put the headset in your PC, but you can always disable it if you want to. Up to 22 hours of battery life, so this is always good. It's pretty much on par with all the headsets in the market, so it's not exceptionally high, but it's not very low either. So it's just basically on par. But 22 hours is plenty of time, right? Yeah, so the microphone, well, as we've seen, and I've got it here, we can maybe you can switch to the close-up and then I can show you guys. Here we go, yeah. So on the headset, there's several, on each ear cup, there's a couple of stuff there. One of them is the microphone plug, let's say. You take the microphone and you position it right. Let's see, this is the left ear cup, yeah, so it should be facing this way. And then, oh, I'm trying to put it into the charging port. That's not going to work. So you basically put it in here and then put it in place. And Actually, it's the wrong way around. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. So it can only fit in one way, and that's it. And so now it's pretty solid in place. It's not going to fall off no matter what you do, but it's also not that hard to disconnect again. And you might wonder, why do we make it removable or detachable? It's basically to offer you the option to just use this as headphones instead of headset. So basically, if you just want to use it to listen to music or on the go, but you don't want to have this enormous tusk of a microphone hanging out because you're not using it, you can just use it as a headphone, so just by removing the microphone as well. So that's basically how you connect the microphone. I can also later on, I'll let you hear what the microphone sounds like. So we'll actually capture the sound through the microphone, and you'll hear me with that. Actually, maybe we can do that now. Let's see. I'll connect it to the PC.
Does it work to listen to music, or is it just tuned for gaming? It's for both. With Nahimic, you can actually adjust the bass and how much volume you get from it, and in that way, when you're playing games, you can adjust it to your preference. But when you're listening to music, then yeah, of course, you can't adjust it with Nahimic.
Yes. Let me just select, here we go. All right, can you check by scrolling below to see if it's, okay, it's not registering. Yeah, maybe in the full screen capture. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we can mute the lapel mic if you want, at the top. No, the other one.
Yes.
Don't drag it, just mute it on the right.
Right, yes, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully you guys should now be able to hear me. That's the sound from this microphone. So you should be hearing me through this microphone now. Indeed, yeah, you heard both. That was the echo. Yep. Yes. Okay, so now I'm just going to put it on my head as well, which should be the normal position. And yeah, so this is pretty much the sound for the microphone. No filter applied. There's no RTX voice or something. No clarity filters going on. So this is purely just the sound for the mic. It's not. I mean, you shouldn't expect streamer quality, high quality microphone. It's just for online gaming, voice comms. Let's say that should be fine, right? So there is no mic if it's not attached. So indeed, Ariane from TikTok is asking if I disconnect this microphone, there is no other mic included in the headset. That's correct. So we haven't included a mic in the ear cups. So indeed, if you want to use it as a headset with a microphone, let's say, you'll have to plug in this microphone. I think we can continue actually for now with this. So moving on then, I already demonstrated it can be very easily folded, right? I showed that before. So for storage, let's say, it's also lightweight. So it only weighs about it weighs only 326 grams, which for a wireless headset, again, you have to remember there needs to be, receivers in there for receiving the sound. The battery, of course, is in there. This all adds to the weight. And it doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels quite light. So, and that's a good thing, because that means it's not exerting a lot of pressure on your head, which if you're using a headset for a long time, it can actually start to bother you or cause a headache. So that's not the case for this headset. It's quite light, especially for a wireless headset. Moving on. Oh yeah, we also of course have the buttons. So I am going to pull the headset from my head. If we can move to the close-up view then.
Yeah, you can. Okay, yeah, we'll switch back to but then you need to mute the other one, because otherwise they're gonna have an echo.
No, there is no other one.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Right, so now we are here again. So this is the 3.5mm jack plug. So if you want to use the headset in a wired fashion, let's say, you have to connect, and I'll just pull up the wire here. I'm not gonna pull it out of the thing, but you can actually just plug it in there and then put the headset in the PC or plug it in on the other end, and basically, for example, if you're out of battery, that's very useful. You can still use it that way. And actually the headset, I just noticed it will turn itself off when you plug that in. So when it detects that this is being plugged in, I noticed that the headset actually turned itself off. Otherwise it wouldn't work. So, how long is that cable? It's a good question. I'm not sure exactly. Does it say on the box? Let me quickly check. Yes, it looks like it. Yeah, so that's 1.3 meters. Yeah, so this 3.5mm jack cable is 1.3 meters. But if you, I mean, you can use a custom cable as well if you want to have a longer one, because I don't know, you want to be able to walk around the house while you're using the headset in a wired way. I mean, you're of course free to use your own 3.5mm cable. The other things on the other ear cup, you'll see, of course, this is the USB-C charging port, and again, this is only for charging. So connecting the USB cable to the headset and to the PC will not enable you to use it wired. So that will not transfer any data, any sound, unfortunately. So for that, you have to use, if you want to use the wired way, you'll have to use the 3.5mm cable. There is this button, of course. So this button obviously is power on and off. Just press it for a minute, and it will turn on. As you can see, light comes on, so it's on now. The mute button is here. Let's see if it will. There we go. So there you can see it's clear. It's the microphone. Is it this way up? Anyway, so it turns red. There's a red LED behind it, so here we go. So you can clearly see when it's engaged or not. And of course, there's the volume rocker, so this can easily. You can actually feel like, I don't know if you know, like a scroll wheel, like that. It's not without any
Haptic
with steps, let's say, right?
Yeah.
So you can actually, you can feel when it's like up or down one level. It stops. Let's say there's a little bit of tactile, tactility there.
Yeah, you get like
Feedback.
tactile feedback
Yes.
when you use it.
Indeed. Yeah. So that's pretty much the controls or the buttons on the headset. Then if we can go back to the capture. Yes. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So it can be used on multiple platforms. So obviously, us being a PC company, that's what we focus on, and that's our first priority. However, it's also compatible with Mac, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox. However, on Xbox, it can only be used with the 3.5mm jack. That's also why we included it, or one of the reasons why we included it. But yeah, so then you can also use it on a wide range of other platforms. So that's always nice. And of course, well, we already highlighted, these are the accessories included. So you have the carry bag, the carry pouch. You have the two cables, and you have the dongle and the USB converter. The dongle is still in the PC, so I can't show you that at the moment. And of course, then we have two things. Now, the first one is NHIMIC. I think it's better if I just show you. Here we go. So I have NHIMIC on this PC. Wait. Here we go, NHIMIC for headset. So this is specifically designed to work for headsets, and in this case our headset as well. So, I have to change. Right now the, oh, here we go. Yeah, the sound source selected was a voice meter. We did that so that you can actually hear what I'm hearing. So it kind of duplicates the sound to both my headset and to you guys. But the voice meter, which is a software, it's free software as well if you want to play around with it. NHIMIC won't recognize, or basically cannot optimize the sound for a program like that, because it can't really determine what it is, right? And now it's, if I now, I've now selected my headset as the primary output source. So now it knows, and it is NHIMIC for a headset, it knows, all right, it's a headset, and that's what it's programmed for. So I've got a couple of things here. As you can see on the left here, you have audio, microphone, and settings. Now, in the audio menu at the top left, again, it already says headset earphone, so that's the product type. But it also shows the battery percentage. So you can actually see the battery percentage in the HIMIC, but later on I will show you, you can also see it in MSI Center, of course. Here there are a couple of things. This, for example, is at the moment the sound is muted, but you can do the sound levels from here, just like in Windows. It's the same control, let's say, or on the headset itself. So if I turn the volume rocker, as you can see, it goes up, and now it goes down again. So that's the same thing. There's a button on the top left that's basically a cover all. So this is like turn everything off and turn everything on. And then there are several separate things that you can play around with. So one of them is surround sound. So this is turning it off, this is turning it on. Again, this differs per person. I have to say I tried the surround sound on the HIMIC, on this headset as well. And in the past, I really wasn't a fan of these software surround things, because they made everything sound like they were, playing in a bathtub or something. There's like a huge echo and stuff, and I really hated it. It didn't really add much, and honestly, it wasn't really helping me with positional audio either. However, being skeptical, I did try it, and it actually, this worked quite well, actually. So I tried it in some CS2 myself, and I did actually find that for me it made everything just a little bit more crisp and a little bit more clear as to where the audio was. And it brought footsteps a bit more to the forefront as well for me. Not sure if that's the surround sound or one of the three things below. So the one is voices, which tries to, it will emphasize or, depending on your setting, de-emphasize voices. Bass, so you can actually highlight or turn back bass, or treble. So that's always nice. So here it already says treble is also footsteps, so that might have been the cause that I actually heard footsteps a bit more crisply. And volume stabilizer. So this basically will try to balance the sound so that you don't have huge spikes or huge dips, let's say. So if you hate sounds that can suddenly surprise you, jump at you, and be way too loud, this might be an option for you. It's not really an issue for me, so I tend to have it off by default. At the top there are 4 profiles, basically pre-selected or pre-programmed, let's say, but you can customize them. So they're just basically presets. So if you're listening to music, these are the presets that are provided by HIMIC. Of course, surround sound with things like music and communication are off, but they will have different presets. Like, for example, voices when you have communication. Think about con calls, or you are maybe just talking with your friends and you want to hear them clearly on Discord. Voices are more emphasized, obviously, so they are more clear and to the forefront. Movie, well, there is surround sound, so some movies might sound better that way, others will not. Bass is a bit emphasized, voices for the dialogue, of course. And then there's gaming, which is a mix of all these things, and of course surround sound. Is this included in MSI Center? Yes, kind of. As in, I'll show you in a bit. There is in MSI Center there is a button basically that also leads to HIMIC for headset. So you can get to HIMIC for headset that way as well, if you don't want to open it directly. For microphone, HIMIC also offers some presets or some options basically, which is basically static noise suppression. So a lot of people, if you have like static noise in the background, I don't know, air conditioning, wind, street noises, whatever, you can also, this will try to do some noise suppression for you, let's say. So that's always nice to have. But also voice stabilizer, right? If you feel like you maybe have really high highs and low pitched and stuff like that, it will try to mellow things out so that your voice is a bit more consistent. So that's always, nice if you want to use that. The other settings, it's basically, languages maybe you can switch, and then your version information, but other than that, doesn't really tell you a whole lot. That's pretty much HIMIC for you. Now I will show you MSI Center. No, I do not want to install Norton. Thank you very much. Okay. So of course, MSI Center, you have the hardware monitoring, but you also have your feature sets. Basically, these are the modules, right? So since a couple of years, our software has become modular, so you can actually pick and choose which modules you want to install or which you do not. So this one, obviously, a headset is included in the module for gaming gear. You can open it from here, or you can go to features, and here it will display all the modules you have installed. So if I go to gaming gear, here I can see which products I have currently connected. So it doesn't always show the correct image, by the way, I have to say. So, but if you click on it, it will. So for example, here I do have the GH50 51, sorry, the GM51 lightweight mouse. That's indeed what I have here. And then you get the options. So for the headset, I click on it. There's not a whole lot there, but as I said, there is a button to NHIMIC for headset. Clicking on that will open the software. But a couple of other things there that I think are really useful. One, the battery life indicator, or sorry, the battery indicator. So here you can see basically with stripes, so it doesn't show a percentage, but at least it shows you a couple of stripes. The more stripes, obviously, the more full your battery is. The second thing is really useful, I find, because the thing I would hate most is like in the middle of a gaming session or a competitive session, and then suddenly your headset runs out of battery and you're left with, you'll have to like either search for your cable, your 3.5 inch, and then try to, your 3.5 millimeter, and try to plug it in, and then, by that time you're already dead and maybe you lost the game. What this does is there's a toggle here that says low battery warning notification. Now, turning that on will give me two options. One is display opacity. So I can choose if I want things to be right in my face, and you can actually see it there, right? So 100% is basically very clear, and it will display on top of everything, let's say. But if I can turn it down all the way to this, which is very, subtle. So if I don't want it to be covering everything, I can do that. So that's an option. And then secondly, low battery warning, I can actually choose. So the duration, it can be minimum 5, maximum 60 seconds. And so I can actually choose, like if the battery is at 40%, I can say, yeah, just flash it up for 5 seconds so that I know, and that's fine. But if it's at 20%, that's a bit more critical. So you know what, I want to make sure I don't miss that, so make it 10. But if you really need, and if you think, all right, well, I wanted to have it on the screen until I notice it, so let's just make it 60. Like, that's a full minute, by the way. You can do that as well. And then when you apply that, it will actually pop up as a precaution, let's say, and let me know that, hey, your battery is now at 40% or at 20%. So I shouldn't run into a situation where I actually am in the middle of a match or a gaming session, and then suddenly I'm out of battery. Because again, you probably won't have the software that tells you the actual percentage or how full the battery is. You usually won't have that always open, right? So that's something. This can just stay in the background, and if you're in the middle of a gaming session, it will pop up just 5 seconds. So at least you know, but it's not too intrusive. What to do if there is some kind of static noise that you hear on the GH50? I don't know.
Might be interference in your room.
Yeah, yeah. But I guess you mean what to do, as in, like the static noise suppression that you have on NHIMIC. I'm not sure if the GH50 supports NHIMIC, but it could be. If you go to the product page of the GH50 and to the downloads, you might find some features there. We also used to have some other comparable feature called, what was it called, Voice Tune or something like this, which also had a noise suppression. But there's a lot of tools out there for you these days, so you're in luck, because for example NVIDIA also has RTX Voice, which does the same thing, but there's also third-party software that can help to do this. So yeah, if you really need a solution for it and it's a big problem for you, that should be fixable.
Even Discord has their own inbuilt noise suppression. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of indeed, Skype has, Teams has. So it need a lot of, but they work to varying degrees. I have to be honest. They're not all as good as as each other. Let's
Yeah,
say
okay,
one
as a
one is
third party,
definitely
yeah.
better than the other. But that's again, you'll find that out. How do they compare to something like the Astro A40 TR, which has a separate mix amp? I don't know, honestly. I can't tell. I don't have that product, so I'm not gonna.
Me neither.
I'm not gonna even try to, because that would just be a BS answer, and I don't like that. So I don't know. For me, what I'm used to is, for example, I've tried what is it? The HyperX. I don't know which one it's.
Cloud?
Yeah, but it's a wireless one, and compared to that, it's really on par, and I find that one really comfortable, really good to use. So it's pretty much on par. Cloud Flight, yes, you're right. Sorry, thank you, Ian. Yes, I also have the Flight indeed, and I've tried that one for quite a while. So that one, it's pretty much comparable, I would say, with that one. It's pretty much on par, which again, and that's in my head at least, it's a pretty good experience. I've also tried, what was it? The Corsair, like the really big fancy one. Like, looks really nice, but it's quite heavy as well. But I lost the name for it. Anyway, so yeah, it's a pretty good all-round experience, I have to say, and it's really comfortable, and especially the build quality. Again, like, I can't really stress this enough. Some of the headsets in the past that I've used, they've really let me down by having that creaky, cheap feel, because it's the hard plastics, and when you move, you can kind of it feels cheap because of that. This one, it has a really premium build quality, and it feels premium as well when you use it. And that's down to a couple of things. It's the build quality, it's the non-creakiness, it's even down to the soft touch finish on the plastics as well. So it's those small things that just make you feel like, this just feels nicer. This just feels better. The Virtuoso, yes, thank you, Amy. You're right. The Virtuoso I tried indeed, which also, it's a pretty good headset. But it's like, I don't know, it is definitely premium, but it's very, it uses metals, I believe, mostly, and that's why it's a bit heavier, which made it, to me at least, a bit more uncomfortable in long-term use. But for other people, it might not bother you, so that's fine. And it just feels a bit like, I don't know, colder and harder because of that material as well. So it definitely looks very premium, but in terms of how I experienced it, yeah, I didn't like it as much. It's not for me, which again, it's fine. Other people will love it. That's why it's always, when it comes to products like this, it's so deeply personal, and pretty much all gaming gear, keyboards as well. When it comes to which keyboard you prefer, which switch you prefer, every person will have a different choice. So you can't make one product that's perfect for everybody, right? So there's always going to be a choice involved.
I've got to say, like, when I wear that headset, the reason I would go for it is because it looks very neutral. You don't have that very gaming aesthetic.
True.
And I can actually wear it outside without other people like staring at me. Oh, he's wearing a gaming headset.
Yeah.
No, because of the matte finish, I would wear it outside, and I think that's a huge plus for their gaming headset. Actually,
good point. I feel the same. Like you have headsets where it has that really aggressive gamery look and the sharp angles, and it just looks like you're gonna cut yourself if you touch it. This one, it really does. It's understated, and as in it's not trying to sell itself because of aggressive looks. It's not trying to jump out with that. It just, again, and this is for me, basically says that it's more premium as well. Because it doesn't do that, it looks more premium and it feels more premium as well. It's just a good headset, and it's a very solid all-rounder. It feels very good, and it looks, again, like it's understated. It's not trying to scream at you with the MSI logo. It's subtle, but it's there, and it's just way more premium because of it, in my opinion.
Yep.
But again, also there, the best thing you can do is to just give it a try if you're interested. In most countries, I think returns are pretty much free. Maybe you'll need to, maybe you might need to cover the logistics costs, but hey, for a headset like this, that's pretty good. And it's all about the experience in the end. I think we've covered most of the features here. Yes, so we've covered the software as well. Yeah, so let us know if you have any questions about the headset. It's always good. It being neutral is the exact opposite of the style that MSI monitors, keyboards, and mice use. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. All right, so you're saying it doesn't really fit the theme of the other products, I guess, is the gist of what you're saying, right? So it wouldn't fit the aesthetic. Yeah, I guess. Then in that case, maybe, I'm not sure, yeah, it depends. Yeah, no RGB, no Y. I was going to get into that actually, Alan, because I mean the original GH50 headset does have RGB, and I think Lee has it there. Yeah.
You can see it here.
Exactly, yeah. And you can see there are some similarities, right? So in terms of the rounded shapes and the feel, the look and feel of the material, it's pretty much still on par. It's just we didn't include RGB because for us also it didn't feel like a priority because you want to ensure that battery life is good, especially for a wireless headset. So RGB is really, yeah, it eats into battery life like nothing you've ever seen. So that's why we didn't include it as well, and we wanted to go for a nice, like a good decent price point as well. Where if you include RGB, that's going to increase the price point again, and so it might make you make the headset less appealing. But yeah, I see your point. Yeah, maybe. Well, I wouldn't say it really doesn't match. It isn't completely new, as I said. So it also has the basically the same look and feel as the original GH50 headset with a few minor changes. But yeah, we are trying different things as well with our aesthetics, let's say, with the look and feel of products. So yeah, it matches in certain ways, and in other ways it doesn't. I'm not sure. What do you define as the screaming gamer appeal? Because if we look at, for example, some of our keyboards, it's mostly the RGB. Other than that, I mean, there are some, like, some edges, let's say, maybe some edges of products, like the keycaps, they have the slanted edges, let's say. So there are several things, but that does kind of come back in the ear cups of the GH50 Wireless as well. So I'm kind of wondering and trying to understand what exactly you mean with the more gamer aesthetic other than the RGB. Are there other things? Make the MSI logo red. Actually, this is something we wanted to not do because we thought that would be too much in your face, let's say. I remember also talking about it with some of our product managers in HQ, and we actually said we think it will be more premium or look more premium if the logo is understated and not too big. So this is always a discussion, right? Like how big do you want to make the logo? What color should it be? How much? How clearly visible should it be? So gamery look, asymmetric, okay. Glossy. Yeah. Well, there you also go. Yeah. I mean, glossy. That's also always a discussion, and this is the dilemma we face a lot of the time. Is some people think if it's glossy, it looks a bit cheap, glossy plastics, and other people think that the matte plastic looks way more premium. So this is always a discussion, and it's all about opinions, right? I don't think there's a consensus that everybody agrees with one viewpoint or the other.
Yeah, it's subjective to most people.
Yeah.
For example, MD gamers that he likes stealthy looks, which I can see the point of that because there are a lot of gamers that have like a stealthy game setup, and if somebody has a stealthy game setup, it doesn't mean that they don't have a gaming setup. It's still a gaming setup, but it's just a personal preference.
Yeah. Well, that, and I mean, what you're saying is, Action Brother is indeed like, you think it differs too much in style. Okay, fair point. I don't think it differs that much. I mean, if you'd add RGB to this, it's already going to be a lot closer. But yeah, I can see what you mean. But again, that's for everybody to decide on themselves. And who knows, maybe we will be going more in this direction in the future with other products as well, or maybe we'll actually go into the way more screamy gaming aesthetic direction. who knows, right? I guess it all depends for us on, you know, what we see in the market, the reaction, what people tell us, but also basically how good each product sells, I guess, right? I mean, those numbers really tell it all. If products in general with a more gamer aesthetic are selling more in terms of pieces and quantity, that's probably a hint that that's a direction we need to go in. But yeah, but we appreciate every opinion, of course. So that's why. But the thing is, yeah, there's everybody has a different opinion. So yeah, it's difficult to please everybody, of course. But that's why we also have different products with different looks and feels, so that hopefully at least there's always something out there for everybody, let's say. Okay, the problem is that, Mr. Masterdox is saying the problem is that companies equate gamer with 80s type transformer aesthetics. Yeah, it's all very bulky and you know, sharp edges and stuff like that. Yeah. No, indeed, Action Brother. I don't interpret it like you didn't like it, but you didn't expect it because it doesn't really fall in line with the other products that you have or that you've seen, indeed. So yeah, I get your point. Yeah, it's a little bit different, indeed. Yeah, but we'll see.
I think you all want to see how the headset performs.
Yeah.
So
actually, before we do that, maybe let's
Another
do another. Let's make somebody happy. Let's do another giveaway.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. Oh, so this is the way. 87 is saying I have 4,120 channel points. What should I do? That's on. Oh, that's Twitch, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know actually. What can you get for that? You can get like a highlighted message or something. You can get what is it? Like a emote sometimes. I'm not sure. We haven't customized that much on our channel, so at least on Twitch.
We have a winner.
Jesus, you guys have a lot of points.
The nickname is MonkNL.
Oh, yay! We have another winner. Yeah. So MonkNL is the next winner of the giveaway. You also win a. I wanted to say Steam Wallet code because we've done that so much in the past. But this time it's actually right there. It's an Assassin's Creed Mirage game key.
Congratulations,
Congratulations with that. Yeah. Hope you enjoy it. We'll send it out to you in the coming days.
So we're going to test out the headset with CS2.
Well, we wanted to do it with CS2, but unfortunately, CS2 we couldn't create a private lobby. That feature is currently not working for whatever reason. This is a known CS2 issue apparently. So what we did is, well, actually what Lee did, because he did the work and then he gets the credit for it. He actually found a way to get a legacy CSGO copy, basically how to do that. And in that legacy copy, we can actually still do a practice session with just the two of us. Because what we wanted to do is, it's like a blindfold test. I put the headset on, and I need to try to make sure that you guys can hear what I can hear. And then he will be in the server with me, but he will be the only one. And he will go places and then make a noise, and I have to guess where he is. So it's really a test of positional audio. And again, I will be blindfolded, so I can't see where he is, right? That's the idea, at least. So this is gonna be fun. Either way, either I'm right a lot of the time, or I'm wrong a lot of the time, but either way, it should be entertaining. Let me check. So let me check if all the settings are correct. I need to change this to voice meter. So again, voice meter is the software we use to kind of put the sound to you guys, but also to my headset at the same time. So we both hear the sounds at the same time. I'm going to put the headset on to ensure I can actually hear. I'm going to disable HIMIC because, oh, actually it disables itself because it cannot detect the headset now. And then I will start CSGO, play the legacy version.
Does audio quality decrease when using mic simultaneously? No, it doesn't.
I don't think so. No, I don't think it impacts it in any way. Put on left, put on right ear, and Right on left ear. Oh, yeah, so inverse it. Yeah, no, that's really gonna screw me over. That would be funny though, Alan. But yeah.
How's the sound level, guys? Is the game too loud, or is this okay?
I'm not hearing anything yet, so I might have screwed up one of the settings. I think I have to revisit. Sorry about that. Let me see. This should be correct, and that should be correct. Huh. Let me try to do this again. We actually, the reason we started the live stream a little bit late is because we ran into this exact issue just before the live stream as well, where suddenly, for some reason, the sound wouldn't play on either the capture card, so for you guys, or on the headset for me. But we'll see if we can fix it. Alright, I might have an idea of what's going on here.
Have Eric swap audio from left to right and have Eric do the challenge.
Yeah, I know. I think I have to restart the voice meter because I had disconnected the headset previously, so that might have screwed it over.
Eric is playing Assassin's Creed, so sadly we can't ask him to play CSGO.
Okay. I'm going to remove this for a second. So this should be... Oh, did it just turn itself off? It did, because it wasn't receiving any sound. Oh crap. I might have to reboot the software again. That was unfortunate.
As he learned to sneak, yeah. No, I actually really wanted to volunteer for this stream, especially because it's CS2 and it's something that I've been playing the last couple of weeks. I used to play CSGO quite often, but then I started playing some other shooters. I started to go towards the Battle Royale type of shooters. So I started playing more Apex and Fortnite, actually only with family, but mostly Apex. And when CS2 got announced, I got really excited to play it again, and that's what I've been playing most of the time lately.
All right, we've got sound. There we go. At least I have sound, and I see in the chat you guys, you should be hearing the menu music now as well. All right.
Yeah, I just turned mine off. I never liked that music.
All right. Yeah.
Okay,
well,
so
I use it now so that I can actually see if there's sound playing, but normally I will I'll make it softer now as well, by the way, because it's a bit loud. There we go. Yeah. All right. And also I might actually have, let me check. I think oh, it was at 100% as well. Actually, it is still at 100%. It's voice meter that's screwing me over here. Oh no, actually I am turning it up and down, but it won't show on Windows. But that's fine. Right, so I'm in your lobby.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna test it out on Dust 2.
Yes.
Because everybody knows Dust 2, of course.
Pretty much. So what I will do is I will stand, is the sound from the mic? Shouldn't be, no, I disabled that. So that's, the sound is, should actually be coming from my lapel mic for now. So the idea is I will stand in the middle of Dust 2, and then Lee is going to walk around and make a noise. I will also, once I'm in position, I will put on my blindfold, and then I will try to guess where he is.
So I have a cheat sheet, of course. I know where he is.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'm going to mid.
Oh.
Whoop.
So of course, to make sure that he doesn't hear me in advance, I'll be crouch walking. I mean shift walking,
right.
so that he can't hear me.
I'm in location,
yeah.
right? Hands off the keyboard and the mouse. And we have about 10 minutes of fun time because that's when the timer runs out. I will take my glasses off, there we go. And I will put this thing on. It's probably gonna look ridiculous, but hey, it is what it is. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Looks like a kung fu band.
I'm ready. I can't hear you, by the way, so because I've got the earphones on and.
Okay. So guys, as you can see, he can't hear me.
Let me know
yet.
when you're ready. I'm just pulling one ear cup off for now, so I can actually hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll be shooting in 3, 2, 1.
That's on the right side behind me, and the bullets were hitting to my left.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm not sure. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, there we go. Okay. And again, guys, I can't see anything because I've got my eyes actually closed and got this thing in front of me. Wait. There we go. Okay. That's in front of me. I think it's more to the left in front of me, I feel.
Yeah, and what's there?
Sorry?
And what do you see there?
What do I see there?
Okay,
Nothing.
okay. What would you actually see there if you were?
I think maybe either lower B or maybe close to the doors.
Okay, perfect.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was lower.
Okay. I have to say, guys, I know this map quite well, so I can actually call out the locations, at least close to the locations where I think he is. Let me know. Oh, sorry. Yeah. That's to my right. I feel like it's to my right in front of me, so that would be either on short or maybe on the box. I don't know.
Exactly on short.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, so it's. I feel like it's indeed like on the right side in front of me. Okay.
So I've actually tried all directions. Let's see if we can hear where I'm jumping. So I'm gonna shift walk to position.
Yeah, maybe go away quite far and then start running towards me from a very far corner, and then I'll let you know when I can hear you.
Okay.
Because that might also be like the distance I can start hearing you.
Well, Peter used to play a lot of CS:GO, so I'm pretty sure he is familiar with almost every map.
No, not every map, but so I'm just gonna put my headset on now. Otherwise, I don't know, because I don't know where you're coming from.
Okay.
So I really have to focus to see if I can listen for your headset for your footsteps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're in front of me. That was in front of me, right?
No, it's in the back.
Was it in my back?
Yeah.
So the two most tricky things, I could hear you, but it was difficult to locate. I feel like it was more on my right.
It was on your right, but it was in the back.
Yeah. But like front and back is quite hard actually. Left and right, obviously, it's much easier to simulate.
Okay, let me try one more time. Bye, chicken.
I heard something, but I also hear an airplane going by in the game, so. Yeah, to my left. Was that behind me?
I wouldn't say behind you, maybe more like next to you. I'm on lower.
Yeah, okay, but okay. On lower?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the distance is actually quite far.
That's, yeah.
Can you hear me jumping?
Yes. Actually quite clearly as well. But what I've noticed is that, I mean, now yeah, this is quite clear, but if I've tested this before as well, when I was using Nehemic, I could actually hear people from further away because it would just isolate or highlight those noises a bit more. So it was actually easier for me to make out. And unfortunately, I cannot use it again. I cannot use it right now because I'm using voice meter as the main output, which Nehemic can't optimize the sound for. And if I disable that, you guys won't be able to hear what I'm hearing. So that's, you know, we didn't think that was a good idea.
Wait, can you hear me shoot from here?
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, shooting usually you can hear from, well, almost from the other side of the map, I think, in a lot of cases. But yeah, Because I mean
perfect.
those are very loud noises, obviously. But like footsteps and jumping, that's a little bit more subtle, and that's something that when you hear that. I used to play CS:GO a lot. I used to play a lot on sound, meaning I used to be sneaking around a lot, and then when I hear somebody running, I would immediately know where they are, and I could work out how best to try to at least make the engagement in my favor. So either I would try to ambush them and time them of when they would come out certain places or around a corner or something like that. And they wouldn't be expecting me because, well, I was silent and they were making a lot of noise. So it was actually quite easy to kill people that way, or at least to beat my enemies, let's say, and surprise them. You're mistreating chickens, I hear.
Do you want to try it out in a real game?
Oh, here we
In a
go.
real scenario?
Yeah, we can try. But then maybe because we did promise some CS2, right?
Yeah, we're gonna play it on CS2, of course.
Yeah. So then maybe let's switch to CS2.
Okay.
My eyes. And let's see if we can actually do a game. Jeez, my eyes are blurry now because I've had them closed for a bit. Yeah,
Let's
close the
see.
game.
CS2.
CS2. Yep. Oh, my eyes are actually blurry right now.
I mean, gaming headsets. You can always use those third-party programs to change your equalizing like EQ options. So.
Yes. Yeah, and I
Might
guess
get-
I mean
yeah.
when you say I saw somebody asking if EQ options were included. Indeed, well, naming for headset, yes. I mean it's not 100% EQ. You can there's like voice, which I guess is mids, and then bass, and then treble, which are the highs and lows. Well, bass is low, and then treble is high. So that way you can actually indeed steer it a little bit more. Let me see. Let me join you. Am I joining? There we go.
Let's see.
And I actually what I forgot to do is actually see if I can disable the voices like other players, because again we don't really have control over what other people say or what other people like their names and stuff. So I'm also going to see if I can censor that, just to ensure that we don't get any inappropriate stuff floating on the screen.
I think we have to change it in game.
Yes. Clean player names, yes. And we're gonna hide all the avatars. There we go. You know where to do that?
You mean muting?
No, well, not muting, but also the
Oh,
cleaning,
the name.
like
Yeah, in games.
making everybody anonymous and
If
stuff
you go
like
to game and then you go to communication.
yes, communication indeed.
Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, and then mute enemy team. Yes. Mute all but friends. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, here we go. Text filtering.
Don't do this when you're playing yourself, because this game is based on comms. At least from my opinion.
Yeah, we're doing this now because again you don't know who you're going to get in with, so it's always a question of when you who you encounter, and again we don't have any control over what they will say or whatever. Let's just let's just do a nice and easy Dust 2 to begin with.
What type?
Just do a competitive. That's fine.
Dust 2.
Can last up to an hour, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Maybe yeah. Okay. Let's just do one competitive game. One
Yeah,
competitive game is probably all we can do, though. But that's fine. A pink noise generator. What's that, Skeet?
Let's see.
No, you mentioned something about a pink noise generation.
Welcome to the stream, man.
Because I guess it's a wordplay on white noise generator.
I will refrain from making a lame GF on Wish joke.
Nice. Thank you for refraining from doing that, Mr. Master Dogs.
Mhm.
It's appreciated. I like the inappropriate stuff. That's fine, you know. But the thing is, we can get in trouble for it, so that's why we tend to avoid it. Right. Let's accept.
All right, let's go.
This is going to move the monitor a little bit, so it's a little bit more in front of me and not so much to my side. Also moving the PC below the desk just slightly. And I'm just going to make some excuses. I guess we're gonna have to try again.
I think I'm just gonna put more maps just in case, just to shorten the queue time.
Yep. Well, queue time should be, yeah, I guess. Those are the most played
Because
maps.
when I play, most of the time I get games at on the Inferno map, so I think that one will go most quickly.
I know, it tells you there, right, the wait time. So Mirage is 1 minute 11, so that's the shortest one. Dust 2 is 1:13. Inferno is 1:21. But it's all a chance game as well. And also there, I mean, we have to say this is not a Prime account or anything. This is like our account that we've had for a long time, you know, on our own Steam account or on the Steam accounts of for this that we created for this live stream, let's say. So we have a lot of games on here, but we don't. It's not something that we play on often, and because there's no Prime, we also don't have skins or other stuff like that. It's very basic.
Queue times are quite long.
Yeah, it does. But to be fair, it does say that matchmaking unavailable, but also that servers in Finland are experiencing high load. Not sure why it's saying that, because we are located in the Netherlands, so that's not that close to Finland.
While we're waiting,
yeah, we could do.
Are there any more questions?
Oh, yeah, well, we could do another giveaway. Even.
Oh, another giveaway?
Yeah,
sure.
Why not?
Wait, I need to swap the screen real quick. All right.
Hope you guys are okay with hearing both our sounds, by the way.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Inferno. Ooh.
Told you it's Inferno.
You need to after this live stream, you need to go to the to like a store and buy a lottery ticket.
Can I click on the step? Yes. Okay. While we're loading.
One more needs to do it. Come on.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Oh man. So MSI is too tight to give you the upgrades on games. No, it's just, you know, we also said we can actually log into our own accounts, but you know, it's again, like we don't really play CS:GO on these accounts at all, unless, for example, it's for preparing a live stream or during a live stream. So honestly, it would just be a bunch of money, but yeah, for the amount of time we actually get to do something with it. What the hell? All right, this sucks. So either there's always somebody that doesn't accept, or it's bugging out and maybe not accepting. This used to be a bug, right? If I remember, like it would actually not register.
Oh, yeah, that's us too. Okay. While we're loading, we're gonna do another giveaway.
Yep. Yeah, we have at least a warm up until.
So let's see who is the lucky winner. I'm switching screens.
Indeed. We'll at least do 2 more. So this one, and then at the end of the stream as well, obviously. If you haven't already, you can still participate. Either join our chat on YouTube and Twitch, where the link will be shared every 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll have multiple winners there as well. Yes. Let's go. So... oh, you need to hurry up because the warm-up is ending.
Oh, no, wait.
It always takes a while to do...
It's okay, it's okay.
Here we go. All right, so our next winner is called Farm-A-Lot.
Farm-A-Lot.
And they do farm a lot. In this case, they farmed a game key. Congratulations.
I'm going to switch real quick.
We'll send that. I'll send that out to you right after. Well, in the following days. And yeah, for now we are actually going to start this match, and I'll go B.
Long, long. One long.
Flash B. One out on B.
Okay, bomb is on B.
Oh, it's B. It's B. 2B. Well, at least I got 2. Hey, nice.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice. There we go. To be or not to be?
Listen correctly.
I like it. Yeah, let's go.
Should be Sir Win a lot.
Sir Mix a lot.
Come on, chop.
Didn't you win recently? I'm not sure. You can't win multiple prizes in the same live stream, but I mean, if you win one live stream, you can actually, you can win the very next live stream. One more B tunnels.
I think they're on B side, yeah, B side.
Yeah, they're just waiting.
I think he might be rotating.
You're going A? Okay. I'll stay here. Oh, he was still in tunnels.
Nice.
I just saw him while jumping up.
Kick player yellow, no.
Who's yellow? I don't know, yellow. I guess they're having a fight on comms or something. I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I don't hear their comms, so... Middle is smoked. Oh, it's long. Oh, they pushed long. Sound from the keyboard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, honestly, my microphone here is a bit close to the keyboard, so that might be why.
The sound on the keyboard might be a bit too loud. Let me put it a little bit further. Gameplay might be worse, but...
Everything for the viewers. Alright, I guess we're force buying.
Let's see.
Let's move out. Throwing smoke. Grenade out.
There's one mid.
What, mid
I think-
out?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Bomb down in B.
I think the last one is long. Or at double door. No, no, he's dead.
Yeah.
Is it still too loud or
Was it too loud?
the keyboard? Or is it okay now?
It's okay for me, but
Let's go.
twin kill. I believe technically it's called a double kill then.
Throwing fire. Throwing fire. Smoke. Grenade.
Molotov right back at me, eh? Alright, purple killed somebody. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, alright.
Let's see, do I have...
Not bad, not bad.
terrorist stuff.
Still hear it, need some noise cancelling mics. No, it's Divine Dragon, that's because you are hearing the sound from our lapel mics. And they are a little bit closer physically to the table, and that's where the keyboard is located. So there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Other than using non-clicky keyboards, which, frankly, I'm not gonna do. I like my clicky keyboards. Alright, so we've got a technical timeout because one of the enemy team actually left. They might surrender over this, who knows. Hope not, because this was turning out, so far at least, to be a pretty decent match. Come on. He's not coming back, is he?
Let's hope he'll be back.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's not gonna
I
be a
don't
fun
know.
match.
Got like 50 seconds. It feels like, you know, the enemy team are also probably just random guys, and it is their player with like, did he actually have 0 damage, or did it just zero everything when he disconnected? I'm not sure. Anyway,
Yeah, the
4
controls are on
deaths,
the
0
headset.
kills,
Yeah.
so yeah, he's probably not that useful, but still, in CS2, isn't it that, you know, if one player leaves, that the enemy team can surrender? If just one person says they don't want to continue, then it automatically surrenders, right? 0 ping, yeah, I also noticed that. I'm not sure if that's because we are technically the server for this match, or why that's showing 0 ping, but yeah. Are all the controls on the headset? Yeah, everything except enabling 7.1 surround, let's say. That setting, that toggle, that button is not on the headset itself. They must be in the server room. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Okay, so I guess we're continuing, but one of their players is still disconnected, so
Decoy.
they might still surrender. I'm not sure.
Incendiary out. Throwing flashbang.
Oh, I hear them. They keep going B.
Oh.
What the hell is up with that?
Oh, I got pushed. One under, careful.
Grenade out.
Wait.
Yeah,
He's on
they're out
site?
on B already. At least one is.
Nice.
Where's the last one?
Isn't it the AFK person? Yeah, I think the guy's still AFK. Oh no, wait, it's yellow. My bad.
Lol. Alright.
Looking at the wrong scoreboard. Okay, wait. I need some more mouse room.
Yeah, so sorry about the keyboard sounds, guys. Not a whole lot we can do about it right now. Oh, now they got 2 people that left. Oh man, that sucks. So did it actually? No, they don't get bots for it, do they?
No, you don't get that anymore. Oh!
Lower?
One guy was already pushed.
Oi. Die.
Flashbang. Grenade.
I'm not gonna buy AWP anymore.
Wait, what?
Hi there, Jantech.
Oh, they're long. At least one is. Oh, I knew it. Okay. Oh, what the hell is he doing? Okay. 0. Oh no, sorry, that was our blue. Okay, he does have some kills. I was gonna say their blue had 0 kills. Oh my god. Waiting 3 more minutes before abandoning. Yeah, this kind of sucks.
Oh no, another technical timeout.
Oh yeah, of course they. Wait. Oh, now
You
we
can
have a
get-
timeout. Somebody left on our team as
Yeah.
well, purple. Oh my god, what the hell is going on here?
You can get quiet mechanical keyboards. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, in my free time, I build mechanical keyboards. I tried building a quiet one. Not really my thing. I like to have a thought to my gaming keyboard.
Yeah, same here. Once you go click, you don't go back. At least that's what it was for me.
Well, I prefer thocky. I prefer linear over
Oh,
blue.
okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said you prefer clicky, but okay.
For work, yeah, I prefer clicky.
Yeah.
For gaming, not so.
Oh, guys. Why is everybody leaving?
I think this is because of Prime.
By the way, do you really have 0?
Yeah, I'm
Money?
broke.
Oh, well, here we go.
Let's go.
Can drop you something.
Custom mod MSI keyboard. If they ever come with that,
Sorry?
I might actually buy one then.
Custom mod. Oh yeah. Well, the problem is that custom mod and custom keyboards, it's not for a big audience usually, and we always need to account for, you know, again, like, we're a company, so we will try to create products that we think most people will like. Now, we might not be right in our assessment, but that's at least what we're aiming for. All right, so it's 4 versus 3 now. This is gonna turn into Wingman, isn't it?
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
All right, B seems
Yeah,
clear.
they're long.
That was short. Is the MSI ever going to do an Alice keyboard? What the hell is an Alice keyboard? You will know this.
Keyboard is an ergonomic keyboard where the keyboard is split into 2.
Oh, really? That's called an Alice keyboard?
Yeah, it's called an Alice. I actually
Oh.
own one, that's why I know.
I used to have one as well. That's like old school. I actually used to own one of those, I think it was Logitech mice with like the red trackball or something. Yeah, actually had a physical ball on top of the keyboard. Oh, sorry, on top of the mouse. Oh, I screwed that one up. Where you actually had to physically move the ball. Like the mouse itself wouldn't move, but like the ball was the thing that you moved. That one was a bad idea, as it turns out, especially for gaming. That's a really easy way to get to get
Okay, you know what?
repetitive
I have to
strain
put
injury.
my other one on.
Yeah.
I find most, if not all, the keyboards are allowed. Being sensitive can be hard as a game. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it tends to be on the loud side, doesn't it? You're right. Like, I think there are some brands that I've seen out there that actually try to make keys as soft as possible, or keyboards, for example, but the problem is, how do you do that without making it feel mushy? Right? Because if you're trying to dampen the sound, you're probably also going to dampen the actual pressing down of it, because that's part of what you hear, right?
Well, you actually have silence switches for that.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I said. So there are some, but it's not many.
No.
And it's very, very specific, I think. They're gonna be B again.
I hear some people shooting on A long, but oh wait.
Oh. Yeah, so that's long. I think they're coming long. Pretty sure.
Throwing flashbang.
I'm gonna go through long. Okay, never mind. You don't need me.
Just spray them.
Maybe I should just go and kill some chickens again.
It's like cats, right? You just spray them and go bad kitty.
Move it, son.
I mean, I wasn't really planning on
Throwing fire.
playing a match against
As on
3
mid?
people. Doesn't really seem too fair, but
Deploying flashbang.
There's one catwalk, I think.
Grenade out.
are they just camping now, or?
Deploying flashbang.
Oh, one is CT spawn towards B.
Nice.
Laying down smoke.
Oh, on B. Oh, you're down.
Oh wait, they have the bomb.
Yep. Right, but at least, I mean, this is interesting. Let's see how these guys do. See if the T guy even comes for the bomb. I think he will. See if I can hear him through these other guys, through spectating. Nothing so far.
Yeah, he's probably gonna save. He has an op.
I don't know. Could be. Oh, there's a flash. I think it's gonna be short, isn't it? Yep,
Nah, he's not
it's
gonna
short.
push.
He's
He's not
short.
gonna
He's
push.
short. Oh, come on, guy. You saw him. Oh! Wait, what?
Oh my
wait.
god.
This guy, I think he picked up my gun. And I think he didn't reload or something. So he shot like 5 rounds or something and then had to reload. Or maybe he accidentally hit the reload button. But that was hilarious. Like, he should not have reloaded that quickly.
Let's see.
Right, I'm going long just to throw them off.
Okay.
Incendiary out. Grenade. Incendiary.
Oh, what are the odds? Did he go B? Oh. I saw somebody at doors in B, 2 guys.
Deploying
That's
flashbang.
one.
Grenade out.
Watch out.
He's
Hello.
Easy peasy lemon
Auto pickup. Yeah, should definitely be off. Did you have auto pickup on?
No.
Oh, okay.
At least I don't think I did.
Ah, okay.
Let's
Well,
see. Where is it?
all right, let's do the second half. But honestly, this isn't a very fair fight.
Not really, no. Not a great showcase of how CS is.
Well, I mean, it's not the game's fault, right? I mean, it is what it is. And
To be
we
honest,
still
in
have
my
to
own
win.
games, I've had a couple DCs already as well.
Wanna push out long? Nice.
Let's go.
Oh, he's at B. Yeah. Oh, where's the bomb? Oh, it's there.
Oh, the bomb is there. Headshot. Low. Nice.
Hello. Just make it a close
Ooh,
combat
Deagle.
fight.
Okay.
A teammate has abandoned the match. No, I'm fine. Okay. See, so this is nice. So if one of us had voted yes,
We would have
we
surrendered.
would have been able. Yeah, we would have been able to surrender and just quit the match. But I mean, I guess this is good, right? I mean, I've had countless times in CS:GO where I was kind of forced to keep playing a match that somebody had left, and nothing good was gonna come of it. He's retreated now. Oh. I think someone is at. I was gonna say CT spawn, but I guess not. Oh. Oh, that's on site. Yep.
Nice.
Well.
Oh, match points.
Oh, match point. Okay.
Yeah, I also like the fact that they made the rounds a little bit shorter.
Hmm. It is, yeah. It's a little bit more doable. Normally, you'd be in a match for like 90 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes. And that is quite long, though.
I think one was short, right?
I am going short, yeah. And there was somebody mid still, so watch out. Okay, A site seems clear unless somebody's in the boxes now. Yeah, I'm gonna plant.
I planted.
Oh,
Hello, Snowhopper. One short, one short.
oh, he's already out. He is.
Noise. GG.
GG! Right,
Alright.
not bad.
We're going to do this.
Let me switch back to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah.
Now
have to
you will not
switch,
hear my annoying
monitors.
clicking anymore, the keyboard.
MSI is OP. Well, I mean, this wasn't really a fair match anyway because two guys of the enemy team left, obviously. But we wanted to mix it up a little bit. And the thing is, especially with a game like CS, Counter-Strike 2 now as well, is it really does make a lot of use of positional audio. So having a good headset is important and makes a big difference. And one of the biggest differences of having a wireless headset as well, and I've noticed this a lot, is you can, in the middle of a match or something, when your teammates are listening, you can actually go to the toilet or something, and you can keep talking while you're sitting there, or get a drink or something. I was always, when I didn't have a wireless headset, I was always envious to those guys that you hear on your TeamSpeak or whatever back then, and they would say, "Hey, just a second, I'm just gonna get something from the fridge," and then they would keep talking, and you're like, "But you're getting something from the fridge," like that freedom, like, "Oh, just gonna get something." Keep talking, I can still hear you. That's always quite nice.
The giveaway is, you can join it through the link only. Yeah.
Yep. So indeed, we're gonna do one final giveaway, I think, and flexing their gear. Well, any excuse we have that we can actually play games during the live stream is a good one, right? So we always try to do that.
Okay, let's draw one more. The final winner.
I hope they muted when they did a bio break. Yeah, some people do it, others don't, on purpose. So Andres, while you're doing the giveaway, by the way, I can maybe address the question from Andres CP09. I want a wireless headset, but I'm not sure because of the delay that I know they have sometimes. It depends. These days, most headsets, especially when they use 2.4 gigahertz wireless protocol, let's say, and not, for example, Bluetooth. Bluetooth usually introduces more latency indeed. So Bluetooth is something you shouldn't use for competitive gaming. Wireless headsets, while they do have a little bit of latency, so it should be somewhere in between 10 and 20 milliseconds, that is still pretty good, and it's not going to be noticeable. Of course, the lowest latency is always going to be a wired headset. So, but again, like the difference between a wired headset with 1 millisecond, let's say, wired, so it's the shortest possible, and 10, 15 milliseconds, you're unlikely to notice that unless you're really looking for it and directly doing a comparison. Maybe then you can notice it. But yeah, 2.4 has well, zero delay. Technically, that's not true. So, but it feels like zero delay. Yeah. And in the past, because I think that's what you're referring to, maybe in the past, wireless headsets, and I mean like really long time ago, at least in my mind, yes, wireless headsets weren't really suitable for competitive playing or games like Counter-Strike because they did have more latency. But these days, not really. Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. So yeah, we have our last
final winner.
Our last winner.
And his name is, or her name is, Turisant. Turisant?
There's an at in front of it as well.
At
so
Turisant.
At Turixant, something.
Turisant with an X.
We're probably completely butchering and mispronouncing it. But hey, it's all your fault for having a name like that. No, just kidding. But congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah, you also win a copy of the Assassin's Creed Mirage game, which again is really stunning when you look at it. It's a nice game. Hope you enjoy it. And that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed the live stream today. Hope we answered most of the questions that you guys asked. If not, let us know in the comments. We'll try to answer it. Next week, you can go to the next week visual.
Yeah.
Yes. Next week, we have a topic, but we can't talk about it yet. But tune in next week on Wednesday. Same place, same time pretty much, and you'll find out. Some people are guessing. That's nice. Again, I'm not gonna confirm anything.
You can keep guessing.
Yes, but you'll have to join next week, and then we will talk about another topic. I do believe then Mike will be here for sure. So for the person, I don't remember who it was, but who had questions about the what was it, B650E. Yeah, definitely join next week. Mike will be able to tell you all about it. So yeah, thanks for joining for now. Congrats to all the winners. We'll send the codes out to you as soon as possible. And see you guys next week.
Bye guys.
Bye.